Greetings, it's me again with another message. I've been given this perspective. What do I want to call it? A gift, I guess, message to look at things differently, or to observe things as a whole, right? The whole picture. The best way I guess I can start this is by saying, I don't know if you've ever experienced, for those with children, I know that you've experienced this. For those without children, perhaps you've experienced it as well, just with yourself, with friends, with family. You have a day, right? A whole day, and it's full of, there are like really intense moments. There's fun in there. You had like beautiful moments, right? Super fun moments, super intense moments, tantrums, challenges, people, strangers. Maybe you have like an encounter at the grocery store or a restaurant, or at the park, or something that feels really dense or sticky. And at the end of the day, you're driving home, and this is my experience, and the kids are in the back seat, and they're silent, they're quiet for a little bit, and they're like, that was a really fun day. And I instantly, have in the past, have just jumped like straight into, oh my God, are you kidding me? Did you forget about this and that and the other and blah, 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 right? Remembering all of it. All of it. The sticky and the good. So it's like, well, yeah, I mean, it was nice and fun. Like, there were moments of fun, but why? Why do we do that? Why do we need to bring in the but? Right? Why do we need to focus on the stuff? Like, they're in the back or in the front. They're already in the moment of, like, they've let everything else go. They've let it go. They're just in the moment of remembering the joyful moments. Why do we need to bring up the not joyful moments? Why do we have to remember it? Why do we need to focus on it? It's so funny. It's so fascinating that we do this. And I was catching myself and not saying anything, but like it comes up. It comes into my head. Oh, this was such a great day. And I'm kind of like, snicker and roll my eyes. And if they pick up on it, they're like, what? And I'm just like, nothing. You're right. It was a beautiful day. Thank you. I love you. But in the past, I would be like, oh, did you forget about this and what happened there and when you said this and when this happened? And I'd bring it all up again. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? It's so silly. It's so funny. Such conditioning. And I'm just offering that as a perspective for anyone. And this can be applied in so many different areas too. We've been living in an RV for a while, and even when we were in the van. So we've been kind of in this new community of people who live in RVs, in their cars. Some of them have kids, some of them have dogs, some of them have partners, some of them don't. And when we're all lined up, there's like a spot and there's a bunch of RVs, and we all sort of accumulate in one spot, and then we become neighbors. Like, we instantly become neighbors, and we all start looking out for each other. And we've never met, we meet, we understand each other. We're all in the same boat, we're in the same parking lot. and it's a really beautiful thing. But then I can also see, as cars drive by and become irritated with seeing all the RVs, they don't understand because they're not in the same place. And they've never been in that place perhaps. And so they judge, right? Oh my gosh, look at those RVers. They're either freeloaders or they're dirty or they're, homeless, like worthless. They're trashy kids, all this stuff. And I was gifted this beautiful vision. I was watching like 15 kids all playing together on the lawn near the bay, and with all these RVs lined up, and some of them were broken down and some of them were being worked on, and yeah, most of us, don't have a lot of money consciousness, and we're raising our children differently, but most of us come together and we have conversations and the children play together, and the mothers sit and talk, and or the mothers and the fathers, the parents, they'll gather and they'll talk, and it can be quite beautiful how these communities are, they're like pop-up communities, wherever you land, wherever you park the RV and there's other RVers around, you pretty quickly become like a community. And I was just gifted this vision of seeing it from all perspectives, from everyone's perspective, and having compassion for all of it, and understanding that if you're not in that experience, it's hard to know what it's like, and it's hard to understand. So my point is, I suppose, or this gift that my guides have been opening up and broadening my mind, my heart, my perspective, is to share that, it's okay to not understand, and it's okay to be a little bit afraid or unsure of what you see. Just remember, try to just take a step back and say, I don't know the whole story. Why am I judging? Right? Why do we want to focus on the negatives if there were a bunch of positives, right? Why do we want to focus on the broken down RVs or what looks not normal, right? What makes you uncomfortable? Don't focus on that. Look at the picture of all the children playing and the laughs and the light just went off. Focus on the light, not the dark, as my light goes out. I don't know where the key is. Wait. There we go. I just opened up I'm borrowing my dad's car. It's nice. Yeah. So that's my message for today. For this evening, for this moment, whenever you see it. Look at your perspective. Is it joyful? What are you remembering? What are you focusing on? Is it joyful? Is it light? Are you being compassionate? Are you finding understanding? Because in a lot of things that we see, we can really look at, there's a lot of things to focus on. What are we focusing on? What are we choosing to focus on? Let's choose light. Let's choose joy. Let's choose love. Let's choose compassion. Let's choose to remember the good and let go of choose to remember the joyful moments and let go of the denser moments. It's freeing and it's beautiful. There's so much we miss when we're focused on the dense. So, the invitation, here you go. It's yours. I love you.